Good afternoon, class, and welcome to the university. So what I'm going to do, we'll do first things first, and we'll start with the introductions. And the introduction will be in twofold. I will start myself as your instructor, and then it will be your turn to also introduce yourself. At the point when you'll be introducing yourself, colleagues, there are three things that you take into account. The first one is that you have to indicate your name, and then why you are doing this course. And the third one would be what are your other interests. From there, I will distribute the index cards. The index cards, colleagues, also contain the three details that you would have already said. But the reason behind it is that those index cards, I will collect them and have them in my office so that I can personalize now what interest each one of you has so that I follow them through up to the end. Having that said, let me introduce myself. My names are Darious Mumba. I'm an economist and an accountant by profession. I hold Master of Arts in Economic Policy Management, Bachelor of Arts in Business Studies with specialization in finance. I again have a diploma in CIMA. Colleagues, I've introduced myself. Let me now turn to you. I'll start with the far end, then move all the way to my right. Then from there now we can proceed. Yes, at the far end there. Yes. Yes. Okay. Now, having introduced ourselves that no, we appreciate each other now, and which is just normal, that how can we be working together and we don't know each other? So this is as per norm that we know each other and that we have not known each other. Let me now come to the course overview. And the course I'm talking about that I'll be learning you through, colleagues, is Principles of Business Management. Principles of Business Management, that's the course I'll be taking, and I believe I'm right in the right class. And these are the first years that you are pursuing Bachelor of Science in Business Administration. So I suppose this is the right class. So what is contained in the Principles of Business Management? The Principle of Management, the first one I'll indicate to you is the strategic management. Then we'll move on again to looking at the organization structure, among other components. But you may wish to know why the interest the course structure has on this course. It's simple. The interest is because the component that this Principle of Management course has of the strategic management. You may wish to know as well that strategic management, or strategy rather, cuts across all the activities that we do. Even you, for you to be here, is because you have the strategic mind. Wherever you may talk of politics, you may talk of business, strategy is the key component. Why is it like that? Because all the questions we have is, we are here now. You would desire to be somewhere in 2 years' time, say, or 1 year down the line, or 3 years' time. But the question you have is, how do you get there? So that question, to answer that question, is a strategic question, meaning that you need strategy for you to get where you want to get. So colleagues, this is very, very, very important. And let me come to the issue of grading and how we're going to proceed. In this course, the grading will go as follows. We'll have continuous assessment. So we'll be giving you the quizzes, we'll be giving you the assignments, written, oral, whatever, all those put together. The exam component is a small one. So we expect you from day one to put in the best as we give you the quizzes. You work up to the maximum so that those results you accumulate, they will add up to the final. So should you not perform well in the quizzes, it will be very difficult, colleagues, for you to make it at the end because the exam component is small. So that, bear it in mind, is quite important. Don't miss the assignments and do them in time. Let me mention this, colleagues. that I would want to make this class very interactive. Very interactive in the sense that we have a number of debates. Gone are days when instructors or lecturers used to think that students are blank and the lecturer has got the knowledge, now he needs just to pour the knowledge. No, that's not the situation. I believe you have the knowledge. All what you want to be is just to be innovative. So to make this class interactive, we'll be now getting into groups. In those groups, we have a topic which we can brainstorm. In brainstorming, as you brainstorm, you become de facto teachers. Then we brainstorm, then we'll be picking one representative to go and present in front. Then when that group presents, we will allow your colleagues to also comment, add, subtract, then also summarize how the debate will be. In that way, colleagues, we'll be promoting the issue of evaluation, we'll be promoting the issue of analysis, all that, so that you become better problem solvers in the society. Because the issue of me assuming that you are blank, the danger part of it is that I'll be encouraging you to be just memorizing for the sake of passing the exam. That's not the essence, colleagues. The essence is you to have the knowledge in a practical sense, so that you better go and apply them in society, in able for you to solve the problems that society has. Colleagues, it will be very important for me as I summarize or come to an end of this course overview to just indicate to you that I'm available for you. I'm available for you from day one. You don't need to worry at any time. You can come to my office. At any time, I'll put the office hours. I'll dedicate this period for you so that you don't have to worry. Make this your second home. Worry free. I need you so that at the end of the day, the objective, mind you, I got the cards where you have indicated the details of the interest and what you would expect to come out of. That is the reason to save. I'll keep them, at the end of the day, I'll be personalizing, following each one of you to see what the interests you have. The idea is at the end of the day, collectively, we achieve. And I'll be also proud as an instructor if I see that I have 100% in my class. It will make me proud, and that's why I'm here. So for that reason, I'll ensure that I'm here for you, dedicate this period to you. Don't feel shy when you don't understand. You can reach out to your peers. If that also is difficult, you can come to me. I'm available at any time. Before I conclude, colleagues, I want just to highlight a very important part of setting the ground rules, setting the housekeeping matters. I know we are going to a meeting for the first time and we'll be learning a very important business. I was just trying to make it clear and to say this will be very interactive. And now we don't want certain interruptions. And one of the ground rules that we would want to come up with is when the class is running, we want to make sure that our phones are on silence. This is very important, colleagues. You can imagine, colleagues, as the class is going on, my phone rings, or one of you, the phone rings. That noise, the way it will disturb. Even in whatever I'm teaching here, I'm trying to share with you, you will not concentrate. Okay, put it this way. It is raining. Then you try to ignore it, that if you maybe pay attention to it, you miss. That noise again will not be ideal to our situation. Or even you go to the option of saying, let me cut. That time you take to start concentrate to cut your phone, it again disturb our flow of the activity. So for that reason, it will be in order, colleagues, that indeed you put the phone on silence. I think for today, this is what I had, but more is there as we go on, and then we'll be doing that. Let me at this point just thank you for your attention, and again, I will come to the university. If you are to home, this is your country home. I thank you.